Let's start this way today now. The army officer that has ordered for the detention of Corporal Larry Amodu in my Malari, all I have to tell you is Durung worker. Durung worker. Thunder go fire you. Why some people may think I'm blowing it out of proportion and why doing this. The fact is, you can only respect men of honor. And you can only solicit for people to temper justice with mercy in a situation where somebody, a soldier, have erred. But what we're talking about here is in regards people that have not followed the story. Remember some days back I made a video in regards Tuba in my Malari 212, where a soldier had a dobber with his GOC and complained of the non-payment of the allowance that they were duly entitled for 3 months. That same day, that soldier was moved to the headquarters. And the next day, he was detained. Why was he detained? He was detained on the suspicion. They suspect that this information can only come out from him. And funny enough, they have made me to even know that this is even the soldier that has actually come out now, that has actually stood up to ask that question. And that is why I got his picture. Well, the fact is, why Mama Larry may be watching this video, I want to tell Mama Larry that this is what the army that your child have sworn to actually, that have signed to defend the country. This is what they are doing to him. You can imagine a situation where a military man is trained to be a man of courage and integrity. Funny enough, he gets to the service now and display that. And all of a sudden, all it could get him is detention. Well, the fact is, this will be added to the gallery of the Minister of Defense and equally equally to the gallery of the Chief of Army Staff. Because the last time I checked, the soldiers keep saying this man, this CO in that location, keep boasting that he's your godson. It's obvious now that he's your godson. Because, let's face it, looking at it now, it took a video. The next day he was trying to pay allowances because I get to discover that he has not even paid the full allowance. He has paid some now, some he has not yet paid. And what is the excuse this time around? The excuse is not the fact that state government have not released the money, but there's a problem with banking issue. And these are the kind of criminals that wears the uniform and be disgracing everybody and their generation. So the thing don't pass. It has gone beyond the stage where we will talk gentle. It's like you demanding for your right and the right thing to be done, and you need to beg one idiot that was not brought up well by his parents. Because then or if you are brought up well by your parents, you will appreciate integrity and courage. But that seems to be one of the things you are lacking. Well, the fact is, looking at it, I think just of recent, Adeboye, after much pressure, have come out to say he's giving them 90 days, Abi, to curtail insecurity or whatever. I would say 90 days is too much. If these motherfuckers cannot reform the armed forces, where it will now be perceived to be a bedrock of discipline, integrity, sacrifice, and commitment, I am telling you, they have no business there. Allah, they have no business there. And it's obviously showing that, I think so far now we can confidently say that among the armed forces, the army seems to be the most corrupt so far. Most corrupt. Allah. Bunch of... Well, the fact is, Siju Musa, you are seeing this. The Chief of Army Staff, you will see this as well. Nobody is begging anybody here. You only live by once. You only live but once. You can't. Gone are the days you coerce people into behaving right. The time have changed. You can't coerce anybody into behaving right now. If you have a problem with them reaching out, telling people in regards the ill, then fucking do the right thing, motherfuckers. Fucking do the right thing that will stop them from talking. Because normally now, when somebody come out to speak in regards ills, we should expect a situation where the men are defending and protecting what they stand for. You can imagine. These are men that put their life on the line, going to confront another set of idiots that their parents didn't bring up well. Bandits and terrorists, if they have any. So where is the morale now? Imagine a situation, you will release this same boy now tomorrow, and you will tell him now to go and confront bandits. With what motivation? With the ill treatment and the injustice. You are expecting him now to go and stand and defend whatever it is. With what motivation? Let's look at it. And at the end of the day, while we are getting there, Allah, we are getting there. Allah, China generals, they don't they carry now. We are getting there. Yan dorun with no morals. Bro banku.